goal. Wide receiver shows motion. On second down, he'll fire. It's complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Texas. Coming out with it, it's Golden. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down.
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. On the ground, it's Blue. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. And he's got his man along the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Ewers. Now sliding to his left. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gonna take a shot. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the linebacker showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking for an open man on second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. They'll try it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I love that this offense stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they take an 8-7 lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Well, he might have wanted to just let that one go to see if it would go into the end zone, but makes the fair catch at the 5. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
Defensively on 3rd and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a 4th down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He throws one to the left. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Texas 11, Alabama 7.
And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. It's caught downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's
touchdown, Bama! And that one will give him the lead. follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Texas.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Quarterback moving. He's going to fire to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Alabama 14, Texas 11.
First down to start the drive after the break. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down.
42, Spider. 4, 2, go.
Leaves it with the running back. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. He's going to pass on second down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking down the left side. Got it! Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. They'll try to get it in with the run.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Looking to throw on third and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this 4th and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win. Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Going up top on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it on the outside, it's Moore. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. They're already in field goal range. They've got time to take some shots. Need to be urgent, but don't rush. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds a man on the left. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to force the football.